Welcome, this is Melinda Barlow, CZT, Certified Centangle Teacher, and today's lesson is kind of a border tangle called Centraal, and by Rita N, and it's a fun tangle, and we're going to start out, and I'm going to use a bookmark here, and we're just going to draw our, you could go very straight and border, or you could give it a little curve. And I'm just going to curve my line up my bookmark. And then we come back and we do just a zigzag. Very simple. And we zigzag all the way up the bookmark. Okay, now comes the little tricky part. I have found that if I make, Rita does a little different. She makes a circle. She'll do a circle here first and then do two lines coming up. I find that if I do two little lines and then I make my circle, I get better, I just get a better variation. So I'm going to do a little, kind of a scallop up and then put a little circle on the top of it. Instead of going through and putting all my little circles in, I couldn't get them in the right spots. So when I did the little scallop and then did the circle, I could get things in about the right spot that I wanted them on this tangle. Very easily done. You want that little spike to be about halfway up, maybe just a little bit less than halfway. All the way up to the end of your tangle. Okay, now that we have all those little lines, we're going to come back and fill in. Now I'm just going to fill in the little V and the circle. And we can do that on one side. And you could keep going right up and just do that all on one side of your Centraal. I'm going to go do a couple more and then I'm going to come back and do the other side. So that when we do the other side, we're going to do it so it's kind of a variation from this one where I've done them on both sides, or this one. I'm going to come back and I'm going to fill in this side with black. And what we have is kind of a yin and yang effect. And you can see how you get the yin-yang effect, which is really fun on this particular tangle. There's varieties that you can do. There's this plain one. I've come back in and echoed around the outside on this one, on each of the stripes. It's just a very simple little pattern that I think you'll find lots of fun to do. And you can see how much fun. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, now I'm going to turn it over so that I'm not putting my hand on any that I've already done, and I'm going to color in the background on that V. But you can see how that really changes that. Very fun. You can see if I scan in that I have a little, what I might call a mistake, but there's no mistake in Zentangle. So how can we fix if we go over the line on this one? I'm just going to come back here and I'm just going to put a little circle to cover up that little, what some might call a mistake. There's no mistake in Zentangle, only opportunity. So I was able to cover up that little area, and I could come back down here on this side and do the same thing, and it just gives it a little variation. So there's no mistake in Zentangle, and it's a fun little tangle. You could do other things on the outside of this one. We could come back and echo, or as some may say, aura. And you can see how that just keeps that border, little border, just enhances this little tangle. Beautiful tangle, fun to do, easy to remember, and there's lots of ways you can fix a mistake. Now, if I were to shade this one, I probably would just come along here and shade along this outside. You can see I'm using the side of my pencil. I find that easier to shade with. Then take my blending stump and blend this out, giving this a little depth and interest. Couldn't figure out why my camera was shaking, and it was tilted up against my work table. Funny, and so it was shaking. I apologize to that. But there we have Centraal. Lots of fun ways to do this very simple tangle. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. There's new videos on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And to support this channel, you can shop at Inkidoodles.com. But don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a single video. Thanks again, and have a great day.